Hey guys, it's MADgiKIll here, bringing you a new Halo Wars video. First off, I want to apologize for not having a video last week. I'm still in college, and it's last, it's month of the semester, so a lot of crunch time, and I was just too busy. But I happen to have the house to myself today, so I filmed 3 videos. So there will be content for 3 days, for 3 weeks. I'm gonna start with the. This is gonna be the Halo Wars strategies. For each specific character. Right now, I'm starting off with Forge. I felt he was the most unique and the different. If you watch my base building strategies, it's going to be very similar to that. There's just going to be a little more detail afterwards. So first off with Forge, you want to buy your rolling economy first. Make sure you do that before you build any buildings. I made the mistake and I forgot to do it. You will save a little bit of money. When I said do base building, I said don't upgrade your supply pad, upgrade your generator. Except with Forge. Forge is different. You want to upgrade your supply pad, then upgrade your generator, because the amount will actually work out perfectly. You will use all your starting energy to do that. So it just allows you to upgrade your supply pad. And with the rolling economy, you get to build buildings faster and things are cheaper. So you'll want to build a supply pad, then a generator. Make sure to upgrade both of them as soon as you can. Then build a supply pad and another supply pad. You want to upgrade those as well. Don't forget with the base building, you want to build an extra infantry unit so you can go capture the generators, the nodes on the map. I'm going to go through some of the base building stuff pretty quickly just because you can watch the other video if you need to. And then I usually get a mini base set up with Forge pretty quickly because of his rolling economy. I mean, you can see I'm generating supplies pretty quickly right now. I've refined this strategy a little bit. I used to go straight for Grizzlies, but I got rushed one too many times, and so I started slowing down a little bit in order to prevent rushes. So next up, we want to capture the nodes. Again, make sure to have all your Marines attack the Sentinels, otherwise it won't work because there'll just be too many. They won't attack if they're capturing the node. I would build a supply pad on your mini base. You got slot for it. Might as well earn the resources right now while you can. So you'll notice you have a lot of resources left over. Start pumping out Marines. I usually like to get 10. You'll want to build a second generator and upgrade that as soon as you can. That way you can pump out power quickly. And just make sure when you get your second skill point, I don't think I've spent it yet, you'll want to buy rolling economy 2. That's important as well. Makes things cheaper and faster. Again, this is all setting up. Just once you get your army, you'll just constantly be pumping out an army. I mean, you almost never have an army. It's absolutely incredible. So you might have some extra resources while these Marines are building. Might as well build a turret. You'll see I built a watchtower. I used to build them in the front of the base, but I noticed that it doesn't matter where you build them, they still provide the same vision. So now I put them in the back of the base. You see I built it in the front there. I was like, wait a minute, no. Have it. You got to build it in the back. So I put it in the back. That way I can put my turrets up at the front because they do have line of sight. They do have a specific range. So I put the turrets towards the front so that they have the most range. Also, that allows my enemies not to attack my watchtower right away. If there are cloaked units around, you definitely don't want that watchtower going out if you don't have anything to detect cloak. So watchtower's built, so I'm building a turret now. Alright, and when you get 1,000 resources, you'll want to upgrade that bad boy base right there. Make sure you keep capturing these nodes. Should be getting 1,000 resources somewhere right there. Alright, so then I'll cancel whatever Marines I have. I might let one more build if it's close or whatever. But that way I can just start getting that tech right now. Don't forget about the resources lying around the base. Lying around the map is pretty useful. So yeah, you saw I just self-destructed that supply pad. I'm going to start getting an armory. That way I can get advanced logistics. I definitely recommend when playing as Forge to get advanced logistics as fast as you can. The advanced logistics really help speed things along. You'll see that later on in the video. Alright, so I upgraded my base. Now, build a garage. This is going to be straight Grizzlies and Wolverines. I find that's really good. You can fight other vehicles. You can fight infantry really well. You'll destroy any infantry army. I mean, other than Cyclopses. And then you'll be able to get air with the Wolverines. So you got a good, well-rounded defense. Build another generator. This is going to come in handy because a lot of the upgrades for vehicles are pretty expensive. The upgrade to Grizzlies is 1,000. It gives another missile barrage. It's 1,000. So it's a pretty hefty chunk. Also, you're going to need to get up to 1,500 pretty quick here in order to get Grizzlies. So to get Grizzlies full and running without the vehicle, just overall vehicle upgrades, it's 2,500 just to get the ability to pump them out at a good strength. So you're going to want to do this. Also, you want to keep buying advanced logistics as much as you can right here. Make sure you upgrade your base first, then start getting advanced logistics. So I got a pretty good little army going right there, just a little defense. Oh, I'm getting attacked. So I like to buy a second base once I get my first base fully up and going. Then I'll start buying a second base because then I have my economy to start backing it up and everything. Alright, getting that next base upgrade right there. It takes quite a bit of time to get that base upgrade, I've noticed. It's pretty, it's really slow to get that last one. So I recommend getting that as fast as you can. Alright. Wolverines will pump out really quickly. I mean, it's absolutely amazing once you get the accelerated assembly line and the advanced logistics. They really come flying out that line fast. With your third skill point, you'll want to buy Scatter Bomb. They changed it. I used to buy Accelerate Assembly, but they made you buy something else first. So I always buy Scatter Bomb now. Now I have Scatter Bomb to fight, to, you know, aid when needed. Alright. So we got one Wolverine. Dropping my Scatter Bomb. Really thought it was going to kill all those guys, but it comes close, but it doesn't quite kill them. Alright. So right about now I should be getting my third tech upgrade. And right there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to start building Grizzlies. I usually like to get like 4 out, and then I'll start building Wolverines. The way the math works out is you can get a full max population perfectly with 8 Wolverines and 8 Grizzlies. So split it down the middle and do it that way. That way you can take on air, because I've noticed Wolverines aren't as good as they were in the first Halo Wars. I find that they don't really attack air super well. But they're probably one of the best units to attack air with, so gotta build those. So you can see I'm getting Grizzlies out and everything. And they're building pretty decently quick. Grizzlies do take a while to build. Gonna build a Marine to capture that node again. Getting that next advanced logistics. Gonna buy this base. Now, my time is offset a little bit because of that early base destruction, but that happens a lot, so this is a pretty good, accurate time for how long it will take. Alright, got the advanced logistics. Now you're going to want to get reinforcements. And the reason for that is Grizzlies are 11 population. They take up population pretty quickly. You're going to want to get reinforcements because you're going to run out of population really fast. The reason I say get advanced logistics first is because you're going to be a little behind right now. You're not going to have too much of an army, so you're going to want to have your units out. The second you can start building them, you're going to want to pump them out as fast as you can. And that's why you want advanced logistics as soon as you can, because then you can just start pumping them out. And if they die, you'll have the resources most likely to just pump them out again. It's better to be able to pump out units quickly in this situation than to have more of them. Also, it's going to take longer to build an army if you do the reinforcements. You want to be able to fill your population first. Alright, so getting that reinforcements too. Building this next base. Bases built take a long time, so just be wary of that. Look how fast those Wolverines are building. It's outrageous. It's egregious. It's completely overpowered. Nah, it's fine. Alright, so we're still building along here. Looks like we're getting a little scouter here. Grizzlies will make quick work of him. Just keep building those Grizzlies. This is the best thing you can do. Once you get accelerate assembly line upgraded all the way, make sure you do get combat salvage before you get the Grizzly Battalion. 2 reasons. 1, it's only 1,000 resources to use. 2, okay, you have 16 units. 8 Grizzlies, 8 Wolverines when you have a completely maxed army. The ability to get half your army back is outrageous, especially if you send in your Grizzlies first. They're more likely to die and more likely to respawn first. You get half your army back. I mean, that's insane, especially with these rebuild times. And then, again, it's only 1,000 resources. So you get 3 veteran Grizzlies, which when they die, they die. They don't respawn with combat salvage. They don't respawn with the veterancy. Or you can get half your army back. Oh, and there's no time limit. There's a very long time limit on it. So activate it, you know, halfway through a battle or so. I'm still getting that accelerated assembly line, but trust me on that combat salvage, it is way better than the battalion, Grizzly Battalion, I think it's called. So at this point, you're kind of just defending your base, building up your army slowly. If they attack you, it's their problem. They've come at a wrong time, because you've got enough Grizzlies to destroy an infantry army, and you've got enough Wolverines to really wreck an air army. Now if they attack you with multiple air armies, you probably want to get a friend over. You're gonna need their help. So we're approaching the 13-minute mark here, and you've got about a complete army. Just be wise in how you attack. That's the best advice I can give. Look how fast those Wolverines are building. I mean, it's like 3 seconds tops. It's crazy. And Grizzlies are fast too. Another piece of advice on your base, second base, make sure to build a second garage, maybe even a third. Use 1 garage for building and 1 for upgrading, and get those vehicle upgrades. All of them. Upgrade the Grizzlies and the Wolverines as much as you can. And then when your army dies, triple pump. You will have the resources to do it. Triple pump. Use 1 to pump out Wolverines and use 2 to pump out Grizzlies, and you will fly through and build your army back quick. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, all of that jazz. You've heard it on every video, so you know the drill. Check back next week. I'm doing there's going to be 2 videos for the Shipmaster, because I find there's 2 different paths you can take, cloaking and teleporting. So please check back next week for one of those 2. I'll leave it up to you to guess which one it is. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe.